The story of the creation of the world recorded in Genesis 1-2 stands at the foundation of Judeo-Christian belief. It describes how God brought the universe into being, established order out of chaos, and created life in purposeful harmony. The narrative is not only a story of origins, but also a theological declaration of God's sovereignty, creativity, and goodness. The Genesis creation account is structured around 6 days of divine activity, followed by a 7th day of rest, demonstrating order and intentionality. On day 1, God said, "Let there be light," and light appeared, separating day from night. This marks the beginning of creation by the power of divine speech. On day 2, God created a firmament to divide the waters, forming the sky. This separation established the atmospheric space necessary for life. On day 3, God gathered the waters into seas, revealing dry land, and commanded the earth to produce vegetation, plants and trees bearing fruit. This portrays God as a provider who sustains creation. On day 4, God created celestial bodies to govern day and night and to mark seasons and years. The sun and moon serve as signs of order and time. On day 5, God filled the waters and skies with living creatures, blessing them to be fruitful and multiply. This highlights the abundance and diversity of life. On day 6, God created land animals and then humankind in His own image, giving humans dominion over the earth. Humanity's creation marks the pinnacle of God's work. Men and women are made for relationship, stewardship, and worship. On the 7th day, God rested, blessing and sanctifying it as a day of rest. This Sabbath principle symbolizes completion, holiness, and balance. The creation narrative reveals several key theological themes: God as the sole creator whose word brings order, the inherent goodness of creation, the unique purpose of humanity made in God's image, and the sacred rhythm of work and rest. Genesis 2 provides a more intimate account. God formed man from the dust and breathed life into him, placing him in the Garden of Eden. Seeing it was not good for man to be alone, God created woman from Adam's rib, signifying companionship and equality. Humanity was created for relationship with God, with each other, and with creation itself. The creation of the world narrative in Genesis is more than an origin story. It is a theological affirmation of God's creative authority, moral order, and sustaining power. It invites humanity to live responsibly within creation, honoring God as the ultimate source of life and harmony.